Hey guys, Retro John here, and today I am going to be going over the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop and Rocksteady animated series figures from Neca Toys. So this is part of the Wave 2 line that came out. They're Target exclusives, and I absolutely had to get them. They're Bebop and Rocksteady. They go together. If you're a Turtles fan, they go together. So here on the front of the box, you'll notice that we have some of the licensing art. It doesn't look right at all. They're not from the. They don't look like from the animated series. They don't look like they did from the vintage toy line. So I'm not sure why they're using the licensing on all these products. We turn over to the side. We have a picture of Bebop. Over to the other side, we've got a picture of Rocksteady. On the back, we got more pictures of Bebop and Rocksteady along with the bio for the Ninja Turtles and all the figures that were available in this Wave 2 line. So we're going to get rid of the box here, and we're going to actually bring in our Bebop and Rocksteady figures. And immediately, just looking at these guys are huge. They're big. In fact, I'll bring in Krang over here. You can see how small he is. I'll bring in Shredder. Again, you can see just this is a size comparison. We've got foot soldiers we can compare the guys with. And of course, we'll go ahead and bring in a Ninja Turtle. So there you go. Big, chunky figures. They're really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get these other guys out of the way so we can go ahead and take a look at the figures. Let's go ahead and take a look and start with Bebop. So we're going to move Rocksteady out of the way. So, alright. So Bebop has some really awesome details going on for him here. His glasses are kind of supposed to be glued on the sides here, but they do come up, and that's kind of scary. Just saying. And so they're on a little bit of a hinge. His mouth is also on a hinge. You can open up his mouth slightly, which is kind of neat. We have his loose necklace here, which is pretty cool. Straight from the vintage toy. Nice little belt, also loose but on the body. Decked out with his grenades. Of course, we got that black shading, line shading all the way around the figure to give him that animated look. We have some nice, I believe this is real chain, just painted. We have his little cuffs here. Another real chain. Glued, I believe, glued or attached some way. I believe it's probably just glued to keep it on there. We got the nice shade. Shading continues on the back. Again, unlike Playmates, Neca went all out, and they didn't have to do all this, but they did. And it's just, again, attention to the details in sculpting and painting from Neca is just amazing on their figures. Always has been. Again, never my main complaint. My main complaint has always been the quality of these figures. And we got the nice plain black here. We got a nice little gray strap cut along the side of his boots there, or his pants. We got his tennis shoes. Just amazing. Absolutely love this. And he is a very big figure. He's very weighty. But I haven't had any issues really standing him up, which is great. Let's go ahead and go over all the details. All the articulation. So his head is on a ball joint, so he can look left, right. He can't really look up and down very much because of it. So don't get a lot of articulation out of here. Like I said, he does have a hinged jaw that can come down a bit. His arms can go out. These are somewhat pliable, so they're not going to hinder too much, but they are going to hinder a bit. So you could probably get out maybe safely about that far. He does have double elbow joints. However, I've only been able to get one movement out of it. I think because his muscles in there are in the way. Or they're just really tight. And that goes around with Rocksteady as well. These are really, really tight joints. So, and I'm not going to push the issue. I'm trying to get them, but, you know. See if I can get that back. Oh, no. Really, when it comes to handling Neca toys, I'm really afraid. We do get a swivel at the wrist. There is a bend at the wrist. But again, very, very tight. You can see right here there is a bend, and it's just very, very tight. So, there's also a swivel at the bicep. Hear how tight that is. Let's go over here. So, yeah, very, very tight. And these shoulder pads are a single piece, but they're attached to his jacket here. So it's not going to just slide off or anything. We do have slightly turn here at his torso. Not really so much a bend. His legs will go out. And again, very, very tight. So probably about that far. Look at that. They do have a twist at the thigh. Again, very, very, very tight. So, yeah. I might want to try the hairdryer trick with this if I want to move him. He does have the double knee joints. And I did get those working, but I seem to have... slightly. There we go. Wow, very, very tight joints. And I am trying to get this... because it just doesn't... There we go. Alright, see if I can get the other one here. That one just doesn't want to do it. Oh well, we got one. So I did the knees. He also doesn't really have the ankle articulation, mostly because of the top of his shoes here. But they do turn side to side. So, and that is about that. For Bebop, really, really tight joints on these guys. Bebop does come with a few accessories. He comes with a slew of different hands. He comes with a couple of open hands here. And he comes with a couple of gripping hands. Now, his gripping hands are what we really want, honestly. And I haven't tried this yet. So again, with all the tightness we are having here, I'm kind of nervous. So we're supposed to just pull gently. There we go. And then just plug these in. New ones in, like so. There we go. And we're going to have to do it with the other one. There we go. Oh, and be careful because his chain is a separate piece. So I got to put that back on. Oh my. Me oh my, me oh my. Not sure how I'm going to get this back on his arm. It has not been my day for the Turtles reviews, I swear. I had a Michelangelo break on me already. Yeah, kind of sucks. So trying to get this back on is going to be quite the pain. Alright, let's go ahead and get this other hand on here. Okay, so we have the hand back on. I did manage to get the chain back on. It doesn't look the way it did before, but I'll work on it later. Alright, so here he comes with two guns. Give it a stand. And right away, if you saw the Foot Soldier review and you have the Foot Soldier figures, these will look completely familiar. These are the same exact weapons that came with the foot soldiers. This is just more of an off-white, and but this is the same exact color. So it might be a little lighter gray, but it's pretty much the same. Alright, so these can fit right in Bebop's hands. We'll go ahead and put this gun right in here. Maybe. I'm telling you, folks, it's not my day for Ninja Turtle figures. So let's see if we can't get his hand open just a little further. I'm afraid I may end up breaking his damn handle trying to force this in his hand. There we go. Alright. So, we've got that there. Then we have his rifle here. I wonder if maybe they were supposed to be in the other hands. Now I'm trying to get it out of his hands to switch the hands. There we go. Alright. Let's try putting this in this hand, see if it works any better. It seems to work a little better in that hand. Let's see if this works better in this hand. No, I think I had it right the first time. How's your day going? There we go. Get this in his hand. I guess that's about as far as I can get it to go. Very, very tight. So, yeah. Anyway, so there's Bebop. And he looks pretty cool with these guns in his hands, though. He really does. It's pretty cool. I do wish they fit a little better. Perhaps if I did, the hair dryer trick. But we'll loosen these up, and I'm sure I can get them in just fine. So, but let's go ahead and try to straighten his leg out. Alright. So we'll move him over to the side, and we'll bring in Rocksteady. Okay, so here we have Rocksteady out of the packaging, and he's basically pretty much just like Bebop, with a slight difference in articulation. I mean, the head still doesn't go completely like from side to side, but it does go, you know, like that. It does have more of an up and down feature than Bebop did. And like Bebop, his jaw is articulated, so you can open and close his jaw, which is pretty cool. Again, just like Bebop, he has really tight joints, scary tight joints. Again, there's a few. I think I may end up having to use the hair dryer trick too. So, but his arms will go out that far. He does have double elbow joints. Again, you can see still tight. He does have a waist articulation like so, and it looks like his belt is actually connected from the waist to his chest belt area, but just notice it is a separate piece, which is really cool. I like that. So that way it's not hindered, the articulation isn't hindered by that. So that was great attention to detail. He has this little like grenade hanging down off his belt. Kind of worries me. It is on a very loose, like a rubbery plastic, and you can see right here it looks like it's attached to his little waistband here, but I worry over time maybe if handled wrong that could break off. And I'll go more into the details as far as sculpt and everything goes when I'm doing with articulation. So the legs will go out pretty far. You can hear that ratchet joint in that leg. They'll go about this far, and there we go. They do have the twisting at the thighs, very tight. Again, I'm having issues again with the left leg, just like Bebop. So something to look for, look at when you get yours. Again, the hairdryer trick will probably loosen that up. They do have double knee bends, and again, tight. It's stuck. Gonna have to use that hairdryer. We have boot cuts, kinda. Yeah, there we go. They're a little tight. He does have the ankle articulation that goes up and down, and on the ball joint it makes it go swivel. So really cool. Detail-wise, look at the face. The face looks like it comes right out of the animated series. It is, I don't know, I'm speechless, honestly. Like I said, with Neca, it's never been about the paint or the sculpt of the figure. It's always been about the quality. I've always had quality issues with the figures. So, I mean, he looks fantastic. He's got that black shading lines to give him that animated look. He's got this little, like, wrist watch bracelet thing here. He's got a matching one on this wrist here. They do not seem like they're part or separate from the sculpted part. They are part of the sculpt, unlike the chain that popped off Bebop when I took his hand off. He's got a nice belt, two-color belt here. Turn it over to the back. He does have a nice pliable shell, so again, it doesn't hinder the articulation whatsoever. He's got some back pockets painted, sculpted here, really nice. Now, he does have a non-removable knife, I guess. It looks like a wooden knife. It is painted brown with the black shading lines, and it is part of the belt. Over time, I worry if maybe this might break off at some point. So we also have this grenade sculpted on the belt, really nice dark gray with, again, those black highlights. Just bringing that out. I absolutely love it. More shading around the sculpted pockets, which goes down to the knees, and of course here to the bottom of his pants. We have some more of those black shade lines right here on his boots. So all in all, I mean, paint-wise, sculpt-wise, a fantastic figure. Don't want to forget to mention the sculpted bullets on his chest, his little chest belt here, and it's just, all in all, really, really great figure so far. Absolutely love it. And like Bebop, he does come with a couple of extra hands. So he does come with a couple of the same hands, actually. Same open hands, just different color. And the same gripping hands. Again, just different color. So, now he does come with the same guns. And he does come with one extra accessory, or they both do, depending on who you want to have hold it. They do come with a communicator, much like Shredder's. Except this one has a picture of Shredder as opposed to Krang. And that's really cool. I absolutely love it. And it looks more like the CG version of Shredder, honestly, that we got from the CG Ninja Turtle cartoon. So, yeah. And of course, we can swap out his hands, which we will do now. Now that I have nothing to come off with it, no cuffs or anything, so we'll just gently pull and tug. Ooh, I just knocked over a bunch of figures. I will plug in the other hand like so. There we go. Just a moment here. Let me get these guys put back up. Alright. Let's try that again, except this time let's not knock over a bunch of toys. Alright. We will pull. There we go. And we'll take his other gripping hand and just pop it on his other wrist. There we go. Alright, so yeah, same exact hands, different color just to match the figure. So let's go ahead and take care of that communicator. And I bet it fits perfectly in this hand. Look at that. Or not. Alright, maybe it's this hand. Alright, that works. That absolutely well. Oh well. We can balance it in there. So that worries me, because this actually looks a lot more closed than Bebop's hand, honestly. So I wonder if I'm going to be able to get that pistol in his hand, like I did Bebop. Again, I'm worried. Oh, I can't all over the place here. Yeah, that's not going in. I wonder if... There we go. So we got one gun in his hand. And that actually doesn't look too bad. Again, I wonder if maybe I had them backwards. Let's try this. And again, it doesn't really work because there's no separation here. It doesn't really go down very far. So this is probably our hand for the pistol. And this is probably the hand for the rifle. But, oh well. Let's see if we can't get him to hold on to this again. What do you say? No. There we go. You can hold it like that. So, alright, let's go ahead and bring Bebop back in here. And these two just, I mean, they look fantastic. I love them. I kind of wish they would have came with a few of their vintage style weapons. Like, he came with a knife, I know, and a garbage can shield. And he came with like a ton of a, like a drill pistol. But, you know, Super 7 is doing the vintage figures. We're going to get those. But these are fantastic. They're really bulky, really heavy. I think once I do the hairdryer trick to their joints, I think it's just going to be, you know, really awesome. Superposable, everything that works, nothing to worry about. And yeah. Again, let's go ahead for some size comparisons. We'll bring in Krang and his little bubble body. We'll bring in the Shredder. There we go. Let's bring in a Foot Soldier. Or two. There we go. So there we have our bad guys. These are great. These are fantastic. And again, for size comparison, let's get Shredder out of there. We're bringing in a Ninja Turtle. And of course, they tower over the Ninja Turtles, as they should. The Turtles should be smaller than the bad guys. Alright, everybody. So that's going to do it for my review on Bebop and Rocksteady. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know, who is your favorite out of the two, Bebop or Rocksteady? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, enjoy your turtle soup.